What's up, everybody? Please bear with me on this video. I'm a little sick. Not exactly sick, but man, I've been nauseous all night. So I'm a little tired. But speaking of sick and feeling nauseous, I got some brand new Letecia Stauch phone calls for us to listen to. Okay, so hold your stomachs. As always, with these prison phone calls, we have to give thanks and credit to the rapidly growing YouTube channel Phone Calls from Prison. First worked with them when they were at 1,000 subscribers. These guys are fastly approaching 20. Great growth, well deserved. Give them a sub because they put the work in to get these phone calls for everybody and give them to me. So we can cover all the wackiest parts of them here. Let's get the big meat of the sandwich out of the way. Chris Watts. We got her talking about Chris Watts. We got her talking about the guy who, remember way back then in Colorado when you had the guy, bring a gun into the movie theater and just go wild. We got her talking a little about him because this is like the same prison that he was held. So pretty interesting stuff. Let me play you this and then we'll get into some more just classic Letecia talk.
I'm alright. They moved a bunch of people today that was in trouble, so I'm in here by myself now. So I was like, oh, that's good.
You're by yourself now?
Well, I've been by myself the whole time, but like they had some people like right across the hall who like if they get in trouble, they bring them in here, like if they are fighting or riots or something. But they moved them out this morning, so now it's just me in here.
So, are you going to be there at that particular place permanently, Tishalyn, or are they going to move you somewhere else?
I asked for them to move me out of state. I think that if someone pushes it, I'll probably have more of a chance to.
Hard to cut in, but I'm not here to just joke on her this time. I actually want to give you some insight from someone who's done 10 years in prison. And when I hear that last part, if I can, if somebody, Aunt Brenda, Schmuntz Brenda, pushes the issue, it'll probably be way easier to get me moved out of state, which is what I want. I want to get moved out of state. So if there's some saint, some angel out there who would just kindly push for me to be moved out of state. See, I've heard it so many times. This is just like as soon as I heard it, I was like, yeah, think he's slick. Think he's slick, huh? She wants Aunt Brenda to push it. And Aunt Brenda, I think, surprisingly, Aunt Brenda kind of picks up on it. She's like, well, Tishalyn, I think it's going to be kind of hard. If you're implying that I should be trying to blah, 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 it's going to be kind of hard. And you're about to hear, I'm about to shut up, but you're about to hear just her contradicting or going against Letecia. Because Letecia knows now. She's been locked up for years. Oh, she knows what's this and what's that. And as soon as Aunt Brenda offers a little pushback against like Letecia, you might not be right. I don't think it's gonna be as easy as you think. Letecia's just like, you can hear the restraint of just do it, Aunt Brenda. Just take a listen.
They just don't have a way to house me right now because it's not safe to have me housed at this facility. That's why I'm by myself.
Well, it's going to be kind of hard to get you moved out of state from what I've been told by the people here until you pull a couple of years there.
That's not true. They had to move Chris Watts immediately because this case was too high profile. They've already talked to me about this, so that's different.
But where would they move you? Where would they move you to, baby? I mean, they wouldn't move you back to North Carolina or South Carolina, would they?
They put an application in, and the application gets put into all the states, and then they get responses back from the states. See, I have no violent behavior or whatever at any facilities. I have none of that. Like, I don't have write-ups and being in trouble.
I don't have any violent. I don't have a history of any violent behavior. Well, except that little child I killed, but,
And stuff like that. So because of that, it makes it easier because the headquarter people came in and talked to me. They drove all the way here from Colorado Springs and talked to me. They said that, because we talked about it, and they told me about how, because I said, well, you had to move Chris Watts to Wisconsin. And then, because with Chris Watts, if you look it up, it's the same case like mine. And then They moved him right away. And then James Holmes, it took them like 9 months to move him. The reason they took it 9 months to move him, that was like the Batman shooter here, he had schizophrenia. So because he has schizophrenia, they had to find him a facility that had people who can treat people with schizophrenia. So they came and talked to me about it already, because I told them that's what I wanted to happen, was to be moved out of state because my case is too high profile here and they can't put me in population.
Okay, I understand now. So if
yeah.
they move you out of state, I hope it's someplace where,
Yeah, closer.
Well, yeah, or
like someplace closer, Aunt Brenda. Well, let's not get crazy. I mean, not close enough for me to visit. I don't really actually want to visit you. You piece of crap. I just want to give you money for some reason. Well, let's not. Let's hold our horses there, decently. And I don't want you that close to me. I'm not about to be driving down there to the prison to visit you. Your breath stinks. I don't want to sit at the visitation table and talk to you.
Did you get your money for your commissary? I sent you $100 on it, and I put $45 on your phone.
Okay, yeah. So I got the thing this morning, and then I ordered a pair. I had to have a pair of shoes because I don't have shoes, so I ordered shoes. Those were $45, and I ordered radio, and that was $48. So yeah.
Tisha, I gave you $100 on your commissary and $45 on your phone. Did you get it? No, I didn't get it. Send it again. I don't think it went through. Yeah, no. So you best believe Letecia's going to spend every dime of that $45 on that phone, which once it's put on the phone, you can only use it for the phone, to make 45 calls and ask for money 45 more times. Boy, and I'll tell you what, I'm not even going to play the rest of this call. We're going to move on to the other two, but I tell you what, you didn't miss anything. And if you're thinking there's a thank you somewhere in there from Letecia Lynn, oh, you didn't miss that either, because there's no thank you. There's not a single thank you. In fact, she kind of speeds it up. She's like, "Yep, I spent all that on this and all that on that, so I'm broke again. So anytime you want to refill it up, I need it. Come on with it, Aunt Brenda." Just she gets more money than I got, and I didn't. She's balling, brother, sister. She's balling. All right, let's move on to another call.
Hey,
I didn't have any more on my account, so I had to.
That's fine. I'm fixing to take care of that in just a little bit.
Anyways, what you're about to hear is Letecia talking to Aunt Brenda about trying to get the power of attorney over Letecia switched from Amy Lang over to Aunt Brenda.
Hey, look.
So what I have to do is I have to read. So the one that she had is expired. If she changed it illegally. So I can send you the copy of the original one if that was not altered. And then you can have that, because if she done anything after that day it expires, then that's illegal. Because she told me the reason I gave it to her was because she said that you were you didn't know how to do the other paperwork, so she was helping me do it. So I never got that. I never got that insurance, like that money. I never got any of that money. So then she took it all.
She said Harley got it. Her and Harley said Harley. She sent me texts and stuff and messages, and Harley got it. Her and Harley got it.
Okay, well then both of them had to get it, because the only thing Harley said she had gotten was the what's that, when they gave the stimulus money. Because I never got that either.
Well, Harley got some of that from Amy too.
So then she signed my name on there and then didn't tell me that she had gotten the stuff.
Well, I mean, they both done you shitty.
Oh, I know, Ingrid.
Harley and her. Her and Harley.
Yeah, they both did you dirty, Letecia. I mean, and to do you dirty of all people, you, Letecia, the saint, the angel. I mean, yeah, you murdered your stepchild, but bygones are bygones. Am I right? they shouldn't have did what they did, Letecia. That's awful. You didn't deserve that, honey. This is ridiculous. That's just a little bit. I want to stop it right there because I want to keep the majority of what else is in all these calls. And by the way, there's still one more call that we haven't gone over yet. I want to let that all be done by phone calls from prison. The YouTube channel right here, he is releasing, probably by the time you're done watching this video, he will have uploaded the full calls, 1, 2, and 3 in their entirety, no interruptions. If you want to hear everything, I just wanted to cover some wacky stuff. You know, I love tearing these apart and just doing a little joking over here. But you want to hear all that, go check his channel out. He has that there.